So, have money on Evolution winning this match.
What would make you think that?
I don't know. Just from what we've seen.
Didn't Evolution lose to Jund the last time we saw it play?
We were both on 1. It was game 3, and
You were on 2.
No, I was on 1.
I was on.
We were both on 1.
I'm pretty sure you were on 2.
No, we were on because I fetched down to 1.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so it didn't matter.
You
It didn't matter. I was
you
dead.
chose to be on 1.
Yeah, like we already discussed this. So the fact is, you had a 50-50 out. You hit.
Well, we'll know that if I beat a main deck.
I'm good at flipping coins. Not good at having your Tron player not draw 3 Tron lands. Not good at that.
And the fact that it was mono blue Tron that you lost to, that's embarrassing.
Oh my god.
They're so bad at assembling Tron, it's not funny.
Don't get me started. Oh my god, the dude was aggravating. But okay, so Jund versus Eldritch Evolution. Who think's favored here?
Evolution. They have main deck Sigarda, and Jund doesn't have a main deck answer to that.
Yeah, Olivia and
They don't play Olivia in the main deck, unlike you.
I play Olivia. I also don't know what Olivia does, but
Clearly, as you cheat hardcore with it. Keeping things after your Olivia dies counts as cheating hardcore.
It was an accident. Korean man.
Hey, not my fault you chose to play with foreign cards, you big, fat cheater, you.
Hey, man. This is hurting my feelings. But
See a voice from Doug here?
if Kyle does have a Kalatos or a Olivia, they both can be good at like ways to try
Selfless
to deal
Spirit.
with. Yep, Selfless Spirit here is
I can get
pretty
behind this.
pretty good. Goyf.
Yeah. Doug still can get in, so.
Looks like the Goyf is a 3/4.
1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Yep.
Pretty good at counting. Getting his basics. As if he was playing against Hunter.
No.
Is that the right direction? What?
Stop.
Yeah, there you go. Looks great.
So, do you Evolution or just play a Finks? Play a Finks.
I feel like Finks is better because you can hit your 5s, and your 5s are your strong point, and also there's the Siddhartha point.
The Sigarda. That's the real reason here.
Turn 4 Siddhartha is pretty good.
Yeah. Bolting the Bird, I definitely approve of.
It's a great original play.
You know, there's not like an entire comic based around bolting the bird or anything like that. It's not a common saying Magic players say or anything, you know. Yeah. Oh well.
Kyle got the small victory.
Yeah, very.
Let's see what Doug gets here.
I bet it's not a Sigarda. Oh, wait. It's a Sigarda. I would never have guessed.
Yeah, Kyle has a pulse in hand, but like it's not doing
Doesn't
much
matter.
against this board.
Literally does nothing.
Chooses not to attack with his Selfless Spirit's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Do you see any reason for that?
Oh, there we
okay.
go. It's like, yeah, I think he still hasn't passed yet, so.
He does have a Kalatos in hand, but no second swamp.
Yeah.
Looks like he did something to his Goyf.
I even missed my land drop. I got excited about Sigarda.
Got excited about Sigarda. Can't blame him. Sigarda's an exciting thing.
Slow crying in the background.
So
yeah.
he can play Pulse on Spirit, but that's it.
Yeah. A way he can win here is just by trying to push damage in faster than the Sigarda can get in by 5, by making the Ooze a 5/5, or a 6/6 preferably. There is possibly up to 2 creatures in the graveyard. See, Kyle only has 1 black source while he has like 4 green sources, which is pretty unusual.
I'm willing to sacrifice it to give everything indestructible.
But that's assuming Doug doesn't play any additional creatures, and he's got, what, 28 of them in his deck?
He probably has a decent amount. 28 would be a little bit might be a little bit of a stretch.
I'm pretty sure he has a ridiculous number, and...
Gadok T here. Pretty interesting.
He's the beariest of 2/2 bears right now. I don't think there's a card in either of our decks that he affects.
Yeah, I don't think anybody cares about that card, especially if Doug is not playing any Quarter Callings. However, it does block rather well.
Swing in, trigger.
He's a
And the Goyf is technically a 4/5 right now.
I believe the
That's 7. They miscounted on the Goyf.
what is their new?
The sorcery.
Eldritch Evolution. I got exiled, but the pulse.
Pulse is a sorcery.
Okay.
So, Doug definitely should have taken 7 there, not 6.
So he's at 10, which is a lot lower than.
The sorcery, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you would have taken 7. You would have taken an additional 1.
Yeah, I'll go down to 10.
Okay.
The burden.
Well, you'll get 10 because of the extra 1 from the wood.
Yeah, so Doug would be at 9.
You're correct. I'm at 9.
Mm-hmm.
Play Rhino here.
That'd be pretty good.
I'm pretty sure it's Rhino here.
Looks like he was reaching for a forest.
If he doesn't get Black Sports, I'll be a little confused.
Maybe he's just straight green white. Oh,
No,
there's
no,
a swamp.
I know he's not straight green white because he played almost this exact same list a couple of weeks ago,
Mm.
and he was definitely jamming Rhinos.
Yeah, Olivia here, not an Olivia, but a Siege Runner here would be pretty devastating to like the clock Kyle's trying to present.
Oh yeah.
Black mana, vote as a. Play that.
Oh, well, never mind. That works too.
Angels in America, my man.
Not attacking. Interesting.
Yeah, I feel like that's right, because if he has a removal spell, you're taking at least 4, 5, 6, 7, and then if he has a Terminate, you're just dead.
Sure. Lily just doesn't do anything even if he could cast it.
Mm-hmm.
Discards cards. That's what that does.
I do agree with this play here. Activating, I like activating here and trying to at least try to force
Outgrow
a trade.
it?
Yeah, outgrow it. Like he either has to trade, or he chumps, or he takes damage. Those are the only 3 options on board.
Yeah. Definitely seems better than casting anything in his hand right now.
Mm-hmm. Kyle's very much in the tank here. I feel like he decides to do with the Raging Ravine.
That's it?
Yeah.
No blocks.
Goes to 4. It's pretty low. Maybe he just has like the combo in hand. He has
Yeah,
a
he
spike
has the
fighter.
combo, yeah.
Yeah.
Kill you.
Kyle looks at hand, realizes it's not gonna do anything.
GG's.
That's the reason I don't like playing against Jund, because like there's no way to like if to gain infinite life, it's just game.
Yeah.
Alright, that's why
So
I
he
played
would
the
have
one
actually
about
done
Morocco.
that a turn faster if he wouldn't have forgotten his turn 4 land drop. So that was a lot closer than it should have been.
Mm.
Because
Oh, yeah, exactly. You know, just casually drawing a spike speeder. Seems good.
It's nice being Doug Litt.
I've never tried it, but it seems lovely.
it's good at least 90% of the time. Yeah, it's
At least 90%. He
It's
assures
similar
us.
to the like serrated arrows that we constantly see on replay. It's very similar to that.
So what do you think is coming in from the board here from
Ugh,
Eldritch
that's
Evolution or
horribly,
Jund? Yeah,
horribly angled now.
very
Please,
very crooked.
why did you do that? Still too far.
Yeah. No bueno.
Oh,
no.
oh, too far the other way. Almost got there. Just barely tap it.
Tapped.
No, wrong way. Wrong way. Other way. Other way. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? Now you're just messing with
I don't
us.
think he's listening to us. Hopefully,
He is just messing with us. He has to be.
stays there for the rest of the time.
He turns it further.
Maybe he's trying to like loop it around.
Uh,
That'd be pretty interesting. Just loop it around.
okay,
That
that's
looks
pretty
pre-
good.
that looks
That's
pretty
pretty
good.
solid.
So what do you think coming in here for Jund?
Damnation.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Wouldn't recommend it.
I like.
He had it and he just messes it up.
So the one way I was thinking of killing Sidgardo is double anger the gods.
Double anger of the gods.
that was my out. I was like I gotta get, and like if I hit one early, that just means I can't get it. I have to hit the other 2 later. So Damnation's probably coming in here from Kyle. Is there any other cards that might be in?
Definitely. I believe he's playing 1 anger, 1 damnation. Both come in here, obviously.
Yep, definitely.
Other than that, maybe Grafdigger's Cage if he has it.
Mhm.
And for Doug, he's got a ton of options. He's playing a toolbox deck, so
Yeah, possibly the second Sidgarda. maybe the third now. But I would hope not that it wasn't a third. That'd make me very scared as a Jun player.
It's like, oh, you damnation to the first one. Here's the second one.
Like, doesn't even need the Eternal Witness to get it back. Just plays the second one.
Oh god, that'd be miserable.
Agree.
So even post board, I think I still have to favor Doug here.
Yes, and Garda is a house. Unless Kyle does play the Olivia.
I don't
Which
think
I don't
he
think he
does.
does.
No. I think they have different plans for the mirror.
Nobody has the tech.
If you want to call it that.
Hey man, you play a Korean one? Just, it's pretty good.
Pretty sure I would rather play like a Kitchen Finks over it 90% of the time.
In the board, yes.
In the main deck, I would play a Kitchen Finks in the main deck before I'd play an Olivia in the main deck.
Disagree. Olivia is a house. Literally a strong built house. It's like bricks, and like Kitchen Finks is like a little like a twig like a twig teepee.
Kitchen Finks says gain 4 life and block 2 things. It says net card advantage.
Yeah, can be.
The only downside for Kitchen Finks is it's double green for you.
Yeah, green is like one of the colors you don't really get a ton of, except for that game for Kyle. Didn't hit double black, but hit quadruple green. Yeah, Siddhartha.
Turns off Liliana, like the best card in your deck.
Literally.
Turns off all of your removal.
So if Olivia's a house, like Siddhartha's like a castle.
Mansion?
It's like a castle.
Okay. It's a fortified mansion.
Yeah, just like walled off doors, like a court, like a moat, just everything that you could want. Just hexproof. Like that's like insurance.
Because Indian Hill doesn't want through roads in it.
Yeah. I'll keep his hand.
Looks like Kyle keeps his 7. Let's see what about Doug Linn.
I will also keep this hand.
He thought about it for a long time there, so either A, he doesn't have enough lands.
Well, we'll see. He has two lands.
He just kept all 5 drops.
2 lands.
4, 5, 5.
This is literally like a 2-land kill target Jun player. Both has a Siege Rhino on 4 and then the Siddhartha on 5 if he draws the lands he needs.
Also has Archangel Thune.
Mm-hmm.
No, there was worth
Just need to hit lands.
Archangel Thune just like, hopefully, from the Jun perspective, eats a Terminate.
Yeah, you know.
This is Siddhartha, it's a scary one. I feel like you just take Path here though.
Yeah.
Unless you don't have any remove like a Bolt or anything. Looks like he has like 3 more lands, a Goyf and a Kalatas.
Looks like Doug may have hit a 3rd land there off the draw.
Pisikatog, he does remind me a little bit of Peter Baelish as Littlefinger. I do see.
Just
it.
needs a goatee, I feel like.
Yeah, like get rid of the septum and the mustache and go for the goatee. Or make it
True
a lighter.
Lingering Spirits.
True
Lingering
Lingering
Souls?
Souls. Oof.
Yep.
That's a very good draw.
I'm gonna get the same thing. I'm gonna get the Spirit Shrine.
Doesn't hit a land though, so maybe from Kyle's perspective, he just doesn't hit any lands for the rest of the game and we win.
I think that's what Kyle has to kind of hope for here.
Like
Like, I don't know if I would have fetched there. Like, I might have not fetched, hoping to up my chances of hitting a land, maybe?
Like your 3, 4, and 5 are just so silly. Like
Yeah.
turn 3 Lingering Souls, turn 4 Siege Rhino, turn 5 Siddhartha. Like ugh.
If he just hits lands for the rest of the game, I think Doug still wins this.
Agree. It looks like from Kyle's deck I've seen a Jun Charm. Good way to answer little creatures and or stop a combo
Well,
or a combo.
it turns off one part of Lingering Souls, but not the second part. No matter what mode he chooses, one part
Well,
hits him.
unless he casts both of them.
Yeah, but I don't think Doug's going to get that greedy.
And we'll see you later. Jun Charm here. He can do multiple things in this matchup, either exiling the graveyard or dealing 2.
Or occasionally pumping his dude so he can take on that Sigarda.
Kyle has a Liliana the Last Hope in hand. Pretty interesting.
And did Doug hit a land? Oh, he
Yes.
hit a land. He is in business, folks. Like I said, I'm pretty sure if Doug does nothing else but hit lands for the rest of this matchup, I still take Doug.
Yeah. Kyle does have a Liliana the last hope in hand, which is pretty good against these Lingering Souls.
Really? That's interesting. I don't know how much I like it. Maybe as like a 5th Liliana, but
Maybe a 5th or a 4th.
no, not a 4th.
Yeah, I feel like you just slam this Liliana, then get rid of... It's pretty good against these tokens.
Kills 1.
Yeah, but he also goes up 1, and then next turn it'll kill 1.
So,
Like, Lingering Souls, like, even though it was cast first, doesn't beat this Liliana. Which is very different compared to the other Liliana.
Yeah, that's true. It is definitely better against Liliana, but I think worse overall. Drew a voice.
That's not the land he's needing, but
flashback.
he just chooses a flashback. So if he drew a Jun Charm here, it'd be pretty good.
Yeah, but it's a one of.
Drew a Thoughtseize, which is yeah, it's pretty. It's kind of what he's wanting to see here.
Yeah, that was the perfect draw for him.
Perfect draw, saying a little much, but it's a good
Well.
draw definitely.
Yep.
It also is purposeful to point out here that Doug only has one green source, so he even if he gets another creature or the Eldritch Evolution, he can't cast both. I don't think there was a land here from Doug also. Scoos. Yeah, the Scoos is outclassed here by Kyle's multiple green sources.
And the fact that he just drew Lightning Bolt here.
Well, I think he's had a Lightning Bolt in hand.
Did he? And then he has 2 now. Because he...
He's
No, it's a Seal of Fire that he had in hand, I think.
I feel like I'd prefer to Seal of Fire the ooze.
Seal fire. Plus 3.
Yeah, Kyle does look to be in the driver's seat this game, definitely.
Since Doug missed on land drop so many turns, I don't feel like he can get back in at this point. Especially now that Sigard is gone.
Draws a path here, so he can go voice for certain. Chooses a path at Kalatas. I would prefer to do that in the upkeep, maybe.
3 or 4,
But
Sick Robin.
not attempting.
another play he could have done is play the Voice Resurgence, and they when Kyle tries to kill a token, path the token, get your 4th land drop. That means you're only one closer away from the Archangel.
Yeah,
and
but
then you
he
can cast
kind of
Sea
has
Triton.
to. He has to deal with the Kalatas.
Yeah, the Kalatas is going to take care of this game.
Yeah.
Was going to.
Like, sure, he needs a 4th land, but he needed to deal with the Kalatas a lot more.
Is it until your next turn? Yeah.
Yeah, it's still my next turn.
Hot stuff.
Go for it.
Hot stuff.
Sorry.
Doesn't look like another land.
You need a chalk line.
Go for Liliana.
Trade. Unless you have a creature kill your token. Kill your token anyway.
Rhino.
Yep, did get the land he needed.
Too bad he can't redirect that to the Planeswalker.
Definitely.
But you know what Siege Rhino does? He eats Raging Ravines when they're first activated.
Not when the Siege Rhino's Liliana.
Oh, true. Still not used to Liliana.
Yeah, it looks like Kyle's flooding out a little bit this game. So he's in between choosing whether to attack with his now 4/4, going to be a 4/4 Raging Ravine, or keep it on the defense, trying to plus this Liliana to the win. But you know that in Doug's hand there's an 8 Archangel listed.
So if he hits the 5th land,
But yeah, the definite play is just you're obviously plussing that. So now you can attack, and then go to 4. So you can't.
No blocks.
Yeah, no
Go
blocks.
down to 15.
So and then he can't. Doug can't even kill the Liliana here because it's only 2 power.
drew a bird.
Looks like it. If it was a noble, you slam it.
It's white
before.
bordered, so
Maybe Doug's like one of those weird, like those crazy people that like whiteboard other cards.
no.
No.
16.
No. Not if he's playing with black border Ice Age basics. They might even be snow covered, I can't tell from here.
I don't believe they're snow covered.
They're just the Ice Age basics.
They are nice arts though.
Yeah.
They're acceptable.
You're correct. They are no Portal 3 Kingdoms
Yeah, they
or
weren't in the same
whiteboard.
standard, Jake.
They're not revised.
Jesus, don't you know anything about Magic? Don't you know anything about Magic?
Don't you do it? So Kyle can either choose counting on what he drew, could choose to kill the bird to make sure he doesn't slam his Archangel soon, or
Well, he can just
attacking.
plus the lily and kill the bird.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Counting on what he drew, he can just kill the birds to make sure he doesn't cast Thune, or continue to get in with his Raging Ravine. Looks like Kyle did gain a little bit of life.
Just a touch.
Just a touch, yeah. Now he has a slash.
There we
Okay,
go.
there we go. 16. Activate
Put
attack.
on his hand.
No, let's see what's in his hand.
Well, the bird definitely dies.
It says go. Maybe his terminate Colgon's command. Noble. Ooh.
Swing for 5.
Yeah, well, he's just gone. But looks like he might have just a land in hand.
Yeah, it's very likely.
Double land, pair of lands. If I was Kyle here, I'd just try to ghost quarter the
Godlish?
yeah, and hope that he doesn't have another basic. But you know he has the swamp, so
Just take 6.
What, a 6/6? No blocks, I'll go for.
Slam an angel?
yeah, Archangel soon isn't game over here, but it's still pretty good.
That's very solid here.
Says go. Terminate. Lightning bolt. So I feel like you can attack here for 7, which might just end with a double block, but then you can bolt with the remainder. But you're still not winning in that with that decisioning.
He has to block with something.
It's a clear siege right now.
Just Siege Rhino. Does he have the Spike Feeder in hand? Or is he just gonna win?
No.
I would ghost quarter the forest. Nope, doesn't matter because you have triple green.
Yeah.
Because maybe he has a Kitchen Finks, so he'll gain life and get counters.
Yep, there we go.
I go up to 6.
And then when he attacks, he gets more counters.
Mm-hmm. And he gains 4. Yeah, I think you'd rather bolt the
And
Kitchen Finks when it
attack
has a
for
counter.
5. Get more counters.
Mm-hmm. It's for 4.
No, it's for 5. It's a 3/4 plus a
But-
counter
okay, plus the
hierarch.
Yep.
10 and all these guys. Oh, it exalts. It exalts. 7, 11, and I got you at 11. 11 all? Yeah. Okay.
Boom, boom, boom. My dudes are big.
Yeah, now this Kitchen Finks isn't. Yeah, Grafdigger's Cage, not the draw you're wanting here. It's a little bit late.
Yeah, significantly so.
Guess you still play land, say go.
My turn. 10.
Pretty sure this has just gone away from Kyle, just due to the angel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, didn't draw a Terminate or some other effect that might hinder him. Duck can still lose this game, kind of on his draws. Maybe he draws like an Eldritch Evolution or something.
I don't think it matters. Just the angel alone should be doing enough damage here to single-handedly win.
Hmm.
Like this turn, it's going to attack for what, 6? Gain 6?
Mm-hmm.
River Souls gets way worse because it pumps your Tarmogoyf still.
That was the big concern.
Can I
about it.
retroactively sideboard those things out against you?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
By all
okay.
means, just take out all of your
Sure.
cards. Yeah.
Beat for 6. Counters on dudes.
Attacks.
That's 6.
Exalts. So yeah, I got you down to 5.
No, you'll let me down. Oh yeah, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, down to 5. You take 6 now.
Did you fetch or something?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so that's why I have you at 10. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll be at 5. And you'll go 16.
Yeah, this Lifelink Angel
Yeah.
quickly clearing up this game.
Play that.
Plays the land. Looks like he's storing Wildwood. Nope, Razor Forge Thicket.
Yeah, like I said, I was pretty sure this was out of Kyle's reach at this point.
Mm-hmm. Dark Confidence, not the draw you're wanting here. That looks to be game.
Yeah, Bob isn't going to do it either. So, Kyle looking over all of his options here. Yep.
Like, should
That's all, folks.
Yeah.
Like I said, if Doug hit lands, that hand was pretty unbeatable. So
Like Kyle flooded out a little bit there, so at the end, so he did have a decent amount of land.
yeah, but I believe the saying is screw beats flood. So as we saw here, having more things to do definitely relevant.
Yeah, but a couple of draws there, and like at the end there would have been definitely put Kyle in flavor, like a terminate before
Terminate, yeah.
terminate before the thing. That would have been ridiculous. Like or
Yeah.
the damnation would have
Absolutely.
been a good draw later in the game.
Just unfortunately, you didn't get those draws. So we'll be back for round 3.
You take 6, and the painful truths are extremely painful for you. And these stupid scions are protecting me from Liliana.
Is the comment? Yeah. 10?
Actual stone
That's the stone raid. This
What are
is
you
nuts. Go. This is the situation. This is why.